Usually Gabrielle Abiera is on the ground, both feet on the ground.
Right.
Yesterday, her feet were far from the ground. She took a ride with the Blue Angels, and it looks like all fun and games, but not so much. We have some other video to show you in a little bit.
Rolling inverted. Forward on.
Dude, more coming up after the break on Fox 45 Morning News. Woohoo! Gabby, you're a strong woman.
Hear her roar.
You go to the gym. You would think you could stand up to gravity.
Well,
You do every day. You wear high heels. You do, you teeter around here on those.
but once it starts, the gravity starts to go up.
It's a little
normal-
different.
It's a whole
on the
different
ground,
story.
Gravity is 1.0.
Yeah.
So I took about 7.3.
Oh, see,
Woo.
Gabrielle got to go up with the Blue Angels yesterday. So in case you missed it, the flight didn't exactly go as planned. What happened here?
The pressure, I was leaning forward and the pressure pushed me down, so I couldn't sit back up.
And like you can hear Gabby straining to get up. She's like, oh.
Because I was trying to tell him, look, man, you better do something because it's hurting my neck.
That was 7.6 G's.
So you don't remember that at all?
No, I do. I was awake. I was conscious. I was just pushed down, and the pressure was, it was like literally somebody was going like this.
Okay, well, at least
Okay.
you knew what was happening at that point. We're going to show you a
Right.
part of the flight that Gabrielle probably doesn't remember so much. Yeah.
Oh, no. That's
Now
coming
that's
later.
coming up
Oh,
later. We have to
Okay.
milk this for as long as
Okay.
we possibly
I know.
can.
I heard we'll be seeing more of this tomorrow.
More,
probably
more, more.
Monday,
But-
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Hi there, Blue Angel.
Blue Angel.
You should be wearing blue. You're wearing pink.
I wasn't thinking.
Gabby is going to be the one pouting in just a minute because, every once in a while you come across something that you can use to blackmail a friend forever.
And mine is here. My day
Yeah.
has arrived.
We were handed that. You handed that to us,
She
Gabrielle.
volunteered
She
to give
did.
us this, actually.
All right. She flew with the Blue Angels yesterday, and it almost went off without a hitch.
Yeah. This was me upside down, enjoying myself. Good times, good times. Now here, not quite as good. Now I'm
Is this
breathing.
Lamaze?
That's called the Hicks Maneuver. It's supposed to keep you from passing
Really?
out.
They taught you that?
Yeah, but as you
Okay.
can see, I must not have
didn't
executed
work.
it correctly.
Completely passed out,
Yeah,
Gabby.
I've never passed out before. That was the first time.
Did you hit your head on anything? I mean, was there
No.
anything in front of you?
No, no. The harness held me in.
Okay.
And then here's the part I like.
I passed out.
You're back with me now, though. You're okay.
You're just so casual about it. Oh, I passed out. I'm back now.
You're just disoriented, and it's
Seconds.
just.
Once your head slumped off and you stop breathing there, we stop pretty quickly. So.
Oh, that is so freaky.
Now,
But you know what? When you come to, I was like, everything that is was so very weird. bright and clear and
Wow.
like magnified.
So did you feel like for one brief moment, walk into the light, walk into
I can't even describe
even-
how you feel. It's almost like you're awake, but in a dream
Right.
state, and like
Just
you're saying to
completely-
yourself, like, get up, wake up, wake up, and finally you do, and you're like, I'm up.
Wow. I can't
Interesting.
even imagine.
And that was only one of 2 times you passed out during the
So I'm
ride.
sure we'll see the second time. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, after that, I was drained. I was done. So
Oh
he
my
could have just
gosh.
landed and I passed out, which
Wow.
is basically what happened.
All right, well, Steve Burdick is
Are you
standing by
awake
the
over
Sky Center.
You haven't passed out on us, have you?
No, it's not gonna. There's no passing out in weather. Take a look. I mean, look at.
Well, you know what? Gabrielle Aviera usually focuses on the highways, but yesterday she took the highway to the danger zone.
Woo.
She flew with the Blue Angels and learned just a little bit about G-forces. Gab, so what'd you learn?
I did that. They can knock you out. They are some strong forces, but they actually have some maneuvers to help you combat passing out from the G-forces, and it's called the Hicks Maneuver, and that's what I'm doing here. And basically, you are tensing up your leg muscles and doing like stomach crunches while breathing, so that keeps all the blood from rushing from your head all the way down to your feet.
Well, so at what point did you stop doing that? Because we've seen the video where you passed out.
Exactly.
so-
Well, you see, I start here, like for instance, this is what I was doing. I was like, all right, I rocked it. I did it all right. I didn't pass out. But then there are occasions where you see, I start doing this, and then my eyes roll back in my head. So.
Is it because you stop and you
No, I mean it's instantaneous. I'm doing it, and then I'm out.
Nice work.
Wow. Now, are the pilots doing this at the same time, or they're just used to it? They don't have to do this.
They don't have. They do it as well, but he doesn't have to do it to the extreme I am.
Now,
They're like
G-forces,
little grunts when they do it.
Gabrielle, G-forces, I understand, stands for Gabrielle Forces now.
That's right.
They do now.
Forces.
G units and Gabby.
So, Gabby, was it fun? I mean, even with the passing out and all of us, you know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, passing out doesn't hurt you. So it wasn't that. It was very, very
Well,
exciting.
let's all try it right now.
Let's hope you don't know a lot about that.
Well, see, I'm just very impressed with you because I would love to be able to do that. I would just be afraid that I'd need my little baggie. I
was worried about that too,
It.
and I'd be lying, Jennifer, if I didn't tell you. I did feel queasy at times, but I fought it off. And I held it
You
down.
go,
We're
girl.
so impressed. You're amazing.
That's what G
Amazing.
stands for. Go, girl.
All
girl.
right, thank you. All right, well, as you head out and hit the roadways, let's see how things are moving out there.
Poor Gabrielle. We did not know she passed out 2 times during her flight with the Blue Angels until she mentioned that to us. I knew about
See what
one.
happens.
I know. I didn't know about 2. So, of course, we want to go back to that video. And we found that second time that Gabrielle blacked out. Are you there, Gabby?
I'm here.
Oh, gosh. See,
Why
now
don't you
we
black
knew.
out?
I was worried. We knew about the first one, and then you mentioned the second one.
Yeah,
So,
and I haven't seen the footage from the second
here we
one.
go.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa, I didn't. There you went.
Look at that.
Yeah, that
We need to roll that back again. But you had to adjust your helmet. Did you knock your head
It
there?
was like over my eyes when I came to.
Here we go.
And I just like,
You're talking and
Oh. You were just getting a close look at the panel in
See,
front
and
of you.
that was the one, Steve, you were asking me. That's where he banked real hard. If you look at
Oh.
the land behind us, he does a
Dazed
real
and
tight turn.
confused.
Gab, I thought you just wanted to get a closer view of the speedometer.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
But that's funny because Gabrielle, you were talking right up to the point that you
No, I was doing my
passed
hips.
out.
I was breathing. I was doing my hips.
You were breathing. Oh, okay. I could see the mouth moving.
Right.
Yep, see that?
Oh, okay. Breathe. Oh.
You said sideways to the ground. And I was not too pleased.
Now,
You can
Gabby,
see there.
did they tell you they take a lot of people up for these rides? Does this happen to a lot of folks?
Well, according to the pilot and the man that did the briefing, they said the 2 times I passed out were the 2 maneuvers that most people pass out on. I say probably say that to everybody, but that's what they tell me.
That is too funny. Well, you still
That was
look,
the very end now. At that point, I'm like,
it was over and
take it-
done.
yes.
Well, you still look just as cute as always, passing out no matter what. Doesn't matter. Looked like you had fun though.
yeah, I did.
Once in a lifetime experience.
Would you do it again if they asked
I
you
wouldn't do it again.
Really?
I wouldn't do it again
Okay.
just because it's so physically draining and exhausting, and it's very taxing
Yeah, very
on your
demanding.
body. So they said it's like a 3-hour workout.
All right. Well, usually Gabrielle Aviera is concerned with what's happening on the ground, but yesterday she spent the day in the clouds with the Blue Angels.
It sounds so nice,
And
doesn't it?
it does, and she's there and she's smiling now. Hey, Gab.
Hey, yep, I was off in the wild blue yonder.
And how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling beat down. It took a lot out of me.
Well, we're going to show why, because you went through some stuff yesterday.
That's where.
That's a takeoff.
Yeah.
Wow.
What'd that feel like?
That was exciting. That was a lot of fun. It felt really good.
Straight up.
Well, look
Yep,
at you.
it's
You're all
straight
smiles.
up.
All smiles, all smiles.
This is out of
Everything's
Andrews
fine.
Air Force Base, right? You went out of Andrews?
Andrews Air Force
Okay.
Base. And
Now you're upside down. it
We
looks like.
actually flew all the way out over the Atlantic.
Okay.
We went way out over the ocean where we did all our tricks and maneuvers, but the takeoff, that initial takeoff was exhilarating. It was a lot of fun.
Gab, is
that
that
was one of my favorite.
Is that a nervous laughter, or is that just like a happy, giddy,
No,
fun
that was me
laughter?
like happy, like, woo, all right. I was glad we finally got off the ground because, sometimes the anticipation
Sure.
is very nerve-wracking. So I didn't know when we were going to take off.
All right, Gab. Well, I know you have to do the traffic now, but later in the show, we are going to show some other video.
I'm sure.
Some not so fun times up
more.
there. Interesting and funny for us. Maybe not so much for you, though.
I anticipated it. All right. So
All in good fun.
taking a look at the traffic, though, not a lot going on. Just have a few trouble spots. Still dealing with York Road closure out in Cockeysville between White Avenue and Railroad Avenue due to a broken water main. So emergency crews still there trying to work on repairs. That's going to remain shut down for at least another day or two. So Harrisburg Expressway is an alternate route. Or you can also take Mount Carmel Road over towards, McCormick Road to Beaver Dam Road to Warren Road, back around to York. So that's a bit of a long alternate route, but that's an option. Bel Air Road over towards Providence Road along the outer loop looking good. And in Towson has some trouble with the traffic lights. Bosley Avenue at Joppa Road, the lights out there, and also Bosley Avenue at Allegheny Avenue. So just a heads up, use caution if you do travel through those intersections. Traveling along 95 for Harford County commuters looking good as you head southbound out of Harford County in towards White Marsh and continuing into towards the Beltway. No real problems or delays. And right now, the Fort McHenry and Harbor Tunnel, very light volume, only about 5 minutes as you travel from the toll plaza through the tube and heading along 95 through the southwest corner. If you're heading in towards the Capitol Beltway, no real delays. That is a look at your morning commute. Let's take a look at weather with Steve.
We're also going to see Gabrielle Aviera in action. Now, we usually see her reporting about the traffic, but she took a ride with the Blue Angels yesterday. Everything was great at first, but then, folks, it turned really, really ugly. So we're going to see the smiles now. Not for long. We're going to tell you exactly what happened to Miss Gabrielle.
She is a trooper. I don't know if I could have done it.
And she's here today to tell the tale. So
she survived it.
But there were some moments in there.
Dicey moments.
Coco, I've had enough. Go to bed.
We're having too
We're going to
much
put it
fun
on
with
loop. But right now, let's toss over to Steve Fertig in the Sky Center. Hey, Steve.
Good morning. Ice woman, that's what we call her now, right?
She's great. She's strong. She's tough.
Whew. All right, let's take a look, see what's happening out there. And some strong storms moving out of the Midwest, heading in our direction. Will they be strong for us? Well, it depends on how long it takes to get here. If it comes through by midday or a little beyond that, then the storms could be stronger. But it does appear that they'll come in a little bit earlier, so late morning.
How neat it would be to fly a fighter jet. Well, the fantasy of taking all those G's and then actually doing it are very different things. Gabrielle Aviera found that out.
I did. Yesterday, I went up with the Blue Angels at Andrews Air Force Base in an F-18 Hornet. So this is me. We're inverted, completely upside down.
Okay, but you seemed happy.
That was my favorite maneuver.
Okay, but let's look at this. Just listen.
Watch this.
Good night.
Going out of burner. Looks like we lost.
That's why you wear a helmet. At least one of the reasons.
I've seen that a million times.
Wait, here she comes.
And now I'm back.
Here we go.
And I'm back.
Hello.
Oh, I passed out.
You're back with me now, though. You're
Oh, my
okay.
God.
You feel okay?
So freaky. How long was I out?
Only a couple seconds. Once your head slumped off and you stopped breathing there, we stopped pretty quickly. So.
Oh, that is so freaky.
Isn't that wild?
Wow.
So what exactly were they doing that made you pass out, Gabby?
I don't know. I was passed out. No, I just remember she was saying something about like they were doing he did some like bank and then straight up and
So they were like the G-forces are what made you.
Right, exactly. So the pressure is so hard on your body. All the blood goes from your head
And you feel, how do you
down
feel
to your
today?
feet.
How do you feel today?
I feel like somebody beat me with a meat tenderizer. Like I'm very sore. It's very physically demanding, so I'm very, very tender right now.
Thank you for flying Blue Angels Airlines.
Yeah, it was
boy.
tough.
Are you able to tell us about the traffic?
Yes, I
on
can.
the ground.
I will get through it today. I'll ranger through it. So let's go.